Alright, I am back. The lasagna's in the microwave. Let's see if we can kill Gorenzo in that time. First, let me open this water. Alright. Let's move on out. Ba-ba-bum. Wait, bags? How are the bags looking? Bags not looking great. We gotta sell. Sell quick. Then we kill. This is the way of the swapper. Chilena General Supplies.
Ishnu Dal Dieb.
Okay, let's see. We got a lot of crap to get rid of. Bruiseweed, don't need it. Spongy Morel, don't need it. Helen Juice, don't need it. Ba-ba-ba-boom. Linked chain boots, male, can't use it. Light feather. Would have been good on the priest, but the priest is dead. Tin ore, need it. Longtail feather, useless. Mutton chop, not buffed. Not buff food. Rough stone. Oh, I told myself I was going to use this scroll of protection when I was fighting those harpies. Oh well. They weren't tough enough to need it. Fighter broadsword. Main hand. Oh, this is a one hand. Interesting. Could have sworn this would have been a two-handed. Looks like a two-handed sword to me. It's from the icon. Fighter broadsword of the tiger. Sword, main hand, agility, and strength. Well, we're not using weapons. We'll get rid of it. Sharp claw. Okay, I think that's everything. Yes.
Ashafala.
Ashafala. Ashafala. Should just start saying wow. goodbyes and whatnot. You know, when you leave like a vendor and they say something in their language that I'm assuming means like goodbye or good luck or farewell kind of thing, like Ashafala. I'm assuming that's like goodbye in Night Elf, whatever their language is. You should just start saying like that stuff when I go out IRL. Like say I go to get something at like a drive-thru or something. Say like, thank you, Ashafala. Thanks, bye. What if they actually played WoW and they realized what that's from? They say something back in a different WoW language. They're like, Zug Zug. Zug Zug, brother. Zug Zug. Well met. Alright, we're just going to sprint on down to Gurenzo because this is such a long run to get there. Lion's flight paths are so bad compared to Horde. Speaking of Zug Zug. I had just made it to the Stone Talon flight path on my undead priest before he died as well. Oh, speaking even more of Zug Zug, there's an orc. And speaking of drive-thrus, Blaha Blast. That's their name. I thought Baja Blast you could only usually... I think I've seen it at, like, Target. Not too recently, but some time ago I saw it at Target. But I thought you used to only be able to get it at Taco Bell itself. Could be wrong about that, though. It's been a while since I've been to a Taco Bell. I mean, I knew they used to have it, but I don't know if it was exclusively their thing. I used to eat quite a bit of fast food. Not that I'm not eating it nowadays because of health reasons or anything. I mean, it is not exactly the healthiest as far as I'm aware, but mainly just I don't really go out to get fast food. Usually I just eat stuff from the grocery store nowadays. Like this lasagna I'm making. Well, I don't really think I can say I'm making it. I guess I'm just heating it up or cooking it or whatever in the microwave. It's already been made from a production facility of some sort, I'm assuming. Unless there are lasagna chefs handcrafting each frozen lasagna. Tauren Druid. Been seeing a decent amount of Horde today. I've been seeing a lot of people actually just everywhere today. So I don't know what's going on. Stormwind was fairly packed. Goldshire, there was just people everywhere. I saw a bunch of people on the boats when I was heading between Menethil and Darkshore. There's people everywhere in Menethil or just in wetlands doing quests and stuff. And I don't know if there's like a big streamer or something or big streamers that have been getting back into hardcore. That's usually, I think, what ends up happening is like some of those big streamers get back into hardcore, and then since they have so many viewers, it gets other people interested in like, oh yeah, I'll play hardcore again. I remember how fun that was. So I don't know if that's the case or what. I know there's the whole OnlyFans thing that's going to be starting again soon. I didn't really keep up with that very much in the back when they were doing it some time ago. I don't know if that was last year or the year before. I'm not good with remembering when things occurred in different, in the timeline of things. I think that was last year. But I know that I had a lot of big streamers doing that, and that got a lot of people into playing hardcore. Ooh, thank you for the fortitude and the divine spirit. My god. People have just been really generous with the buffs today. Well, people are usually generous with the buffs, but because, like I said, I've been encountering so many people, I've been getting a lot of buffs. But yeah, I didn't think that OnlyFans thing started up again already. I thought that was in November that they were planning on doing that. So I didn't realize I didn't figure there'd be a big kind of jump in the amount of people playing until then. That'll be interesting to see, though, when that does occur. Because I think they're going Horde, based on my understanding. But I don't know if they're going Defias Pillager or Skull Rock. From what I've been told, Defias Pillager is less populated on the Horde compared to Skull Rock, and more populated on the Alliance than Skull Rock, which makes sense, I suppose. Defias Pillager, Alliance, Skull Rock, Horde. My Horde character that I'm playing, my Troll Warrior, he's on Defias Pillager. When I first started getting into the whole one day playing Alliance, one day playing Horde thing, I was made my Undead Priest. That was the first character that kind of was my Horde character when I, like I said, do the one day Alliance, one day Horde. And I made him on Defias Pillager. And I wasn't really aware at the time that, oh, there was a big population difference. But when I made my Troll Warrior, I was aware, and I just decided just to make him on Defias Pillager regardless. Just so, because I'm kind of lazy and I don't want to switch between, you know, one day having to be on Skull Rock, next day on Defias Pillager. Ziz Physics.
Hey, how you doing?
Gorenzo Wrench Whistle. I met Gorenzo once, but let me tell you, he's not easy on the eyes. His flesh looks like it's rotting away. He's grafted metal and gears onto his body, replaced some of his limbs with mechanical ones. Northeast of here, far above Cragpool Lake, up near the water wheel is where Gorenzo watches over the entire site. There's no way I could fight my way up there, not to mention take on Gorenzo, but you look like you might be able to make it. If you kill him for me, I'll make it worth your while. Quest objectives: bring Gorenzo Wrench Whistle's mechanical arm to Ziz Physics in the Stone Talon Mountains. Alright, let's see what we get. Rewards. Engineer's Cloak. 5 stamina, 2 intellect. It's actually the same as mine, but 2 more intellect. And, ooh, leather boots. Leather, 61 armor, 2 more armor. I lose a stamina, but I gain 5 strength instead of 1 agility. Interesting trade-off. Probably end up going with those.
Have a good one.
If we actually live through this encounter. Does anybody know why there's pineapples in these, like, goblin huts? I was wondering, is this like an inside joke at Blizzard when they were making the game? Something to do with pineapples and goblins? But a lot of those huts, if not all of them, have like pineapple wallpaper. Pineapple wallpaper. It's kind of hard to say. Bum bum bum. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but like it'll be interesting to see if OnlyFans. I'm sure it's probably been announced and people have probably been known about this for a while, but like I said, I don't really keep up with it. If they decided on Defias Pillager or Skull Rock. Because if Skull Rock at the moment is more populated by Horde compared to Defias Pillager, but if OnlyFans decides to go Defias Pillager, that is going to just skyrocket the Horde population on Defias Pillager, and it's probably going to surpass that of Skull Rock, I would imagine. Just the whole big streamer effect, you know. Oh. Yeah, I forgot there was an elite here. Last time I encountered him, he was like over there, I think. I didn't realize he comes down here as well. Let's avoid him, even though I am 9 levels above him. I don't know what he's for. I don't remember ever... I was a bit surprised when I saw him over here. When I was questing over here. Because I don't remember ever having to kill an elite. Copper. I suppose we'll keep getting the copper. We need it for the target dummies. We got the bag space now. Copper vein. Oh. Okay, we just got 1. That's all we got from that. XT4, D for restore. Now hopefully those goblins leading up to Gorenzo give me some experience, and maybe I'll level up before I reach him. I don't think it would make too much difference. I'm assuming I'll get a little bit of HP and a little bit of agility. But we will see eventually. It's not like I'll have my new abilities. If I even get any new abilities. Sometimes some levels I don't. I mean, I could. But what I mean by is, since I'm an unarmed rogue, I don't really, if it requires a weapon, there's no point in getting it, so I don't. So there's some levels, it's happened decently often enough, where that is the case. What are you? Tin vein? We'll pass on that. Somebody else can have it. I'm looking for the iron, darn it. I doubt there's any iron in Stone Talon. I was a little surprised I saw some iron in Ashenvale. There's actually an iron deposit that was kind of close to that fork in the road where you start going towards the Horde Town, I think. It was actually fairly close to there. I saw another iron deposit that was further more towards like where those tree elementals are. That made sense because those were higher levels. $21, $21, $21, $20, $21. Yeah, these guys aren't going to give me any experience, so I wonder, can I just stealth past them? Actually, give me a sec. I need to go take my lasagna out of the microwave, and then we'll go kill Lorenzo. Let me get to a place where I'm not going to, hopefully not aggro something. Don't think there's anything that wanders down here, but I don't want to be in a narrow place like this, where if there is like a goblin, even if they are a lower level, that ends up wandering down this path, they aggro on me. So let's get off the path slightly. Stay off the road. The roads are dangerous. If the Lord of the Rings taught me anything, it's to stay off the road. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. I just gotta go take my lasagna out of the microwave. I'm back. Okay, let's see. I wonder if we should just stealth all the way to Gorenzo. I know the smart thing to do, if they're at my level, or, you know, close to my level, or any kind of threat whatsoever, is to kill them on the way there. That way, if I do need to get away, I don't have to aggro a bunch of stuff on the way out as I'm running away. But they are quite a low level. Honestly, we probably will just kill them all. Kill them all. Full zug zug. I don't think it should take too long. I mean, they're level 21, so they're 10 levels below me, even as an unarmed rogue. My god, this thing is loud. Is this thing too loud for you guys? You want me to turn down the game volume for a sec, or you fine? It's fine for me, but let me know if it's a little too loud for you guys. This water wheel thing, I mean... Oh, did we pull that one? No, we didn't. So we do have heavy dynamite. We got 3 of those. We got a target dummy. We got vanish. We got pretty much everything at our disposal.
I'm out of range.
Ah, crap. He's definitely going. Oh, wow. Didn't realize I was punching that far away. Yeah, I think this is the smart thing to do. If we do have to run away, sprint away, whatever, then... I mean, I think he could probably jump off where he is, possibly, and land in the water, but my god, I don't want to... I'm pretty sure I died to fall damage on the undead priest. I don't think it was the boss itself that killed me, because I jumped off the ledge to get away from him, and I thought the drop was not as far as it was, so I figured I would survive. But it was too far. What I should have also done was use a health potion either on the way down or before I jumped. But in the heat of the moment, the chaos of the moment, it did not occur to me at the time. Well, we can't interrupt that throw, that dynamite. So I would rather not die, have 2 characters die to fall damage back to back. I forgot these guys summon those. This ought to be interesting. Do I have to use a target dummy? How tough is this thing going to be? Yeah, it's about as tough as it is. I would rather not have to use a target dummy. No, we're catching up to it damage-wise. It's kind of funny how a 22, which is 9 levels below me, is even somewhat of a threat. This is why I think even if I'm level like 35 going to the dead mines, even that might not be over-leveled enough. Because what we'll be facing probably... Get me a little low. We'll be facing what, like 20s in there, right? Maybe high teens, low 20s. It's been a while since I've been there. Actually, I'm not even using a food buff. Silly swapper. I got all these food buffs and I'm not using them. At least I have these priest buffs. continuing on. Wait, he's over here. Why is he over here? I could have sworn he's further, like, all around this corner. Interesting. Well, this is awkward. This guy's right next to him. Can I pull just one? I don't want to fight two. I really not want to like to fight. Don't want to fight two. I think I got just him. Come on, Gorenzo, come over here. Alright, yeah, this isn't bad at all so far. Not bad at all. I could have sworn he was... Well, usually I do this quest when I'm much closer to his level. If not a little bit below his level. But yeah, this is easy. Too easy. We need a challenge. It's time to go into Dead Mines. Let's go. Well, I say that as he goes, runs, and probably aggro's the other one. Nope. Somehow didn't aggro him. There we go. Got his arm. Let's get out of here. And no, I am not going to jump off here. I know you can. I've done it before in like other, regular classic, not hardcore. I don't think I would risk jumping off here in hardcore, even though you can safely land in the water below if you do it right. But that is too big a risk. So we'll take the scenic route. Get away from this extremely loud water wheel thing. My god. I was hoping that stuff would give me experience along the way up to Gorenzo. That way I would level. But we should level. Or I should level. I keep saying we. I should level by turning this in. Then we can go to Stormwind. See what abilities I get, if any. I can eat my lasagna. Would be a good time to do that. Maybe make some more dynamite and whatnot. Work on some first aid a little. Can I get up here? Well, this is awkward. I really have to go all the way around. I could swim across, I suppose. Yeah, we'll just swim across. It's not that far of a swim. See, if I use sprint here, I mean, it's kind of hard to tell when... I mean, it says it's supposed to increase your movement speed. So this is my swim speed regularly. And sprint. It does not look any different to me. Like, at all. Alright, sprint's going to go away momentarily. And it's gone. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that does anything. It could just be that you swim so slow. 50% of something that's really, a low number is a lower, say your movement speed at, while swimming is 2 units of whatever. Well, 50% of that is just 1. So then you'd be moving at 3 units, which isn't a whole lot of noticeable difference, I wouldn't think. Whereas if your, like, just running speed is, like, maybe 10 units. Well, then you get 5 more units, so 5 more is a bit more noticeable than 1, but I don't know. Even then, it just doesn't seem like it's doing much. It does say movement speed, right? I have checked before. Rogue's movement speed, yeah. Talent point we'll put into think camouflage, I think that's the last talent point I need to get to the next tier. Don't think we're at the next tier quite yet. Once we get to the next tier, that'll be quite a bit of a milestone. I could have hit it some time ago, and I was debating whether to respec and to get that sooner, but the milestone is getting setup. That's the name of the talent. So that makes it so if I dodge or if I fully resist a spell, I have a chance of getting a combo point. Why that's a milestone is because currently my only way of getting a combo point is using Garrote, which requires stealth. So once I break stealth, I have no other way of getting combo points. But with setup, I can get combo points out of stealth. That was the first time to do so. I could have done it. I think my first points I put into assassination, 5 points into the increased crit, and 3 points into the improved slice and dice. I figured it was worth it to do that because slice and dice is my main offensive ability outside of Garrote. There's pretty much Garrote, slice and dice, and I suppose if you count kick, when it is indeed doing slightly more damage than my punches, which at the moment it does. So those three. Those are my only offensive abilities. So I figured it would make sense to kind of get as much usefulness out of slice and dice as possible early on. This is physics.
What's up?
Garenzo Wrench Whistle. Sputter Valve will want some sort of proof that Garenzo's dead. I think his mechanical arm will probably do. Required items. Garenzo's mechanical arm.
Keep it real.
Got it. Look at that thing. It'd take a gnome to come up with something like that. I can't understand why you'd cut off an arm and replace it with that, when you could just keep both arms and add a third. Gnomes, I tell you. At least Garenzo's out of commission. Hopefully that'll be enough proof, and Sputtervalve will assign me to one of the Tinkers Union's workshops in Gadgetzan, or maybe even Undermine. And rewards, let's see, we choose Engineer's Cloak. Or, let's see, I think you said we go with the Draftsman Boots, right? Draftsman Boots. Binds one picked up. Leather, feet, 61 armor, 5 strength, plus 5 stamina. I think these will be worth it. We lose 1 agility, but we gain 5 stamina. We lose 1 stamina. So we lose an agility and stamina, but overall, let's see, 10 stats compared to 7. I think it's worth it. Yeah. We had 2 more armor as well, I suppose. Go with those. 22 silver.
Be good.
There we go, level 32. And no more quests from Ziz Physics. Doesn't look like it. Alright. And let's see, how much rested experience do I have up through level 32 to 33? About, I don't know, like a third? Let's say that's around a third. And we got about a half bar more experience into 32. Alright. Okay, let's hearth on back to Goldshire. That's where my hearth is at the moment. Just run over here so I don't get interrupted by like a spider or something. Let's see. Oh, I didn't use my scroll of protection in that fight either. Oh well, we lived. Easily lived. Hearthstone returns you to Goldshire, yeah. I don't think I've ever changed this from Goldshire ever since I put it there when I was like, I don't know, level 5 or something. Goldshire is just such a convenient location to hearth back to. I haven't really felt the need to change it. You know, so say I was questing like Darkshore or something, you know, at that level, or Ashenvale, whatever, and then I level up and I need to come back. I mean, I suppose I could fly to Darnassus or something, but say I need to come back to the city or the other continent or whatever, well, I'll just hearth back to Goldshire. then I'm right next to Stormwind and I can fly to wherever. Or if I'm, you know, up in like Ironforge area doing something up there and you come down here quickly. Hearth to Goldshire. You know, I suppose I could have just put it in Stormwind. That'd probably be more convenient. But there are times when I had to go to Goldshire itself. You know, like in the Stalvan quest, I think, and whatnot. Mainly it's just out of laziness, if we're being honest. We need more apples, right? I think we're out of these. Apple Bob. It is convenient. Stormwind, like I said, would probably be more convenient, so I should probably move it there, but out of laziness, I'm probably not. Bobbing Apple, 5 of them. Let's grab these. Bobbing Apple, restores 200 your health, and stamina and spirits. Get all 5? Yep. We were indeed out of those. Now I don't need to use my current buff food. Save that for later. Where'd everybody go? This place was just like filled with people not too long ago earlier in the day. I had to walk through like a crowd of people to get out of that inn. Might as well sprint. It's not like we're gonna need it. Not gonna need it where I'm going. Get to Stormwind, then I'll go grab my lasagna and bring that down here to where I stream. We'll get new abilities, work on some professions, I'll eat my dinner. See how much later we stream beyond that. Not too much later. Trying to get to bed a bit earlier, probably sometime around midnight or so. Dun, 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 dun. How long have I been streaming for? 7 hours, a little over 7 hours, 40 minutes. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, don't think anything's gonna kill me here. Hopefully. We got some bats up here. Fits with the whole Batman inspiration. Swapperman's got his bats around him. Yeah, there's not as many people in Stormwind either. This area was like packed earlier too. I wonder what was going on. Was there some kind of big streamer like get together, meetup, in-game meetup? I have no idea. Not as many people right now though. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab my lasagna. I'll be back in a bit, a few minutes or so. I am back. Alright, what did I need to do here? Oh yeah, when you get new abilities, we got this level 32. See if we get anything.
Hey there.
Alright, it looks like, I think Cheap Shot was last level, right? That was 30, or was that Kidney Shot? Wait, no, Cheap Shot was a long time ago. Cheap Shot was like in the 20s, I think. Yeah, 26. I was thinking of Kidney Shot. Kidney Shot was at 30. That requires a weapon. Kidney Shot, rank 1, yeah. Doesn't look like there's anything else here in Assassination. Rupture, Eviscerate, Ambush, Cheap Shot, Kidney Shot. Yeah, it doesn't look like nothing else in Assassination. Combat, Backstab, Gouge, Sinner Strike. Can't use any of those. Nope, nothing in Gouge. Or nothing in combat. Defense, Parry. Can't use Parry though. Poisons. Subtlety, Sap, Detect Traps. Yeah, nothing. Looks like that's one of those levels where we don't get anything. When do I get Safe Fall? Safe Fall, passive. Level 40. That'll be nice. Less risk of having this character die to fall damage like the priest. Stealth, Vanish. Vanish rank 2. What does that even do? Where's level 42? Allows the rogue to vanish from sight, entering improved stealth mode for 10 seconds. Also breaks movement and parrying effects. More effective than Vanish rank 1. Okay. Didn't even realize there was another rank of Vanish.
Safe travels.
Alright guys, it looks like we got nothing. Oh well. We got more stats, I suppose. And we got closer to 60. do some engineering. Oh, I didn't use my talent point. Let's do that first before I forget again. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're not into the next tier of subtlety talents. I think we are still on tier 3, I think. Take a look. Yeah, tier 3. Next level, we'll finally get into being able to have combo points outside of stealth. For now, let's kind of put another point into camouflage. It's really the only thing that's actually worthwhile, I think. These two are just useless. This requires a weapon, ambush requires a weapon, and this just reduces chance of enemies to have to detect you while in stealth, which doesn't happen all that often, really. Not enough to be a problem. Camouflage, next rank, increases your speed while stealth by 9%. Reduce the cooldown of your stealth ability by 3 seconds. Alright, let's go with that. Okay. Got some smelting to do. Let's get smelted. Smelt copper 20. We'll smelt that first. Why not? Smelt copper. We got 20 of one. Copper ore. Create all to do that. Swap them on stealth. Swap smelts. Swaps smelts. I eat. Alright. I don't know how much bronze I want to make. We want to make more heavy dynamite. We want to make more target dummies. How much bronze do I have? I got 3. Okay, we want to make a bit more than that. I think target dummies take, is it 1 or 2 bronze? Suppose we might as well smelt. This isn't as much copper as I thought. Thought I had more. Must we have some in the bank? Suppose we'll just turn all of this bronze, or tin into bronze. That's 8 tin bars. We'll get 16 bronze. We got 3, so that'll bring me up to 9. We'll just do that. Alright, nice. We can make 3 more heavy dynamite. I believe that has a chance. Between 1 and 5 actual each crafting. Yeah, 1 to 5. Nice. Wow, we have 55 wool. That's a rare sight. With this character, he's been so short on wool for so long. Now we have a lot. Oh, what we got on that one? 2. Not too lucky. 5. That's the max you can get. And just 1. Alright, well. We got 5 on one of them. Brings me up to 11 heavy dynamite. Okay, so these only take 1 bronze bar. Good. So what's limiting me is the copper modulators and the handfuls of copper bolts. Both of which take copper bars, which we're a little short on. Oh crap, this takes medium leather. Maybe I shouldn't have been selling my medium leather. I figured I wouldn't need more medium leather now that I made my current goggles, but these would probably be a good way of actually leveling engineering. I actually haven't leveled the engineering very much lately. Because the heavy blasting powder for the heavy dynamite is gray. The heavy dynamite itself, I think, is gray. Even though I've just recently started finding iron ore out in the world. So I don't know why it's gray, but... Because what else is... ornate spyglass is orange. Now that takes a lot of crap. What about aquadynamic fish attractor? Nightcrawler.